Okay, so before we're going to begin with the legendary Pokemon, I want to make mention of which of these with the legendary Pokemon is oh god, I'm really not concentrating here. If you want to know a bit more about these legendary Pokemon, I want to make mention of how you can actually learn a bit more about them, and I will make mention of the one here now. After the midterm, the history lesson will eventually give you a nice little, will eventually become a fairy tale about explaining what these legendary Pokemon are. If you want to, and will also help you in the long term if you do want to get these legendary Pokemon for yourself and skip chapter points. If you want, it will be very, very handy for you in that. So this is where she will be starting the telling you about the fairy tale of the four legendary Pokemon. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now part of history. I was hoping to continue unraveling the marvels that history has presented to us today. However, I imagine your ability to concentrate has been spectacularly derailed by my midterm. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety may be a good idea every now and then. So allow me to tell you an old fairy tale that has been passed down in Paldea for generations. Once upon a time, there was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasures from other countries. One day, a merchant from the east heard rumors of this king and came to meet him. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. The 4 treasures were as follows: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leaped for joy. He showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 of the treasures for himself. Aha, perfect timing to make eye contact, young dog. Tell me this. I said that one of the treasures was a set of tablets. What do you think these tablets were? Ironically fitting for which Pokemon I'm starting first. Wooden blanks for writing on. Correct, your daily pursuit of knowledge serves you well. These particular tablets were wooden and used as a writing medium in the East in ancient times. As you may know, they fell out of popular use as paper became more universally available. For the king to consider these paper substitutes treasures, they must have been of superb quality. That, or perhaps they had some amazing profound teaching writing on them. So the king obtained these 4 treasures, and on that very night, it is said that a terrible disaster rained down upon this castle, reducing it to rubble by dawn. I've always had time already. I want to dive with my story, but alas, so ends today's lesson. If you're interested in how the story ends, you may come see me outside of class hours. And you may want to be doing that. She'll be somewhere around here. She should be somewhere around here. She is supposed to be somewhere here. Maybe it didn't load in. I don't see her. Am I doing something wrong? I'll also check upstairs. There's also that. Because I am indeed gonna... Because I do want to let you guys hear the end of the story. I think think I need to check the thing. Let's see, where's Riford? Let's see. Oh, she's in the staff room, of course. Stupid me. Stupid me. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There she is. There she is. Yes, Dark from 1A. The way you conduct yourself in my class and answer you give to me questions, I made they pique my interest. You're quite interesting people, I must say. Tell me, give me a choice. Which do you prefer? Oh, I think I need to do. I realize what I need to do. I have not progressed on her story. Yes, this one may indeed be a good use to me one Sunday. You can disregard that. I was simply thinking out loud. You have to also do something like that. So becoming closer with Miss Wyford, you need to do that as well. And that was my big mistake there. So yeah, she's now in the entrance hall, so that means I can now finally go there and finally talk to her about the treasures. That's also a thing you need to do. Why isn't Dog from Class 1A? Are you perhaps interested in the rest of the old tale I told you in class? Yes. It is convenient that you would take the bait I presented in class! A vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. After obtaining these 4 treasures, the king's castle was destroyed. Why, you ask? Because these 4 treasures were actually 4 Pokémon. As these Pokémon were passed from human hand to human hand as treasures, they slowly became tainted by hubris and greed. Finally, after coming in contact with the rapacity of the king at that time, they awakened as disasters and began to rampage out of control. The king called for renowned Pokémon wheelers to defend the country, and after a fierce battle, these incarnations of disaster were quelled. It is said that these 4 Pokémon were then sealed away somewhere in Paldea. What do you think? Would you say the story is just make-believe? No. Very astute of you. I have read many historical disasters reports, personal journals, and the like. There is much to support the truth of this story. If I am able to prove the story's veracity myself, I will be sure to let you know. And in order to let you know, you have to get to the finals. So let's, I'll cut ahead after the finals real quick. Alright, I reached the finals. After the finals, we should be able to get ourselves to the rest of the Treasures of Ruin thing. You wanna know what the finals is? Let's see. So it's Area 0, 805 years, a folding fan, Chief, and 10 years. Alright, so that makes the last of the so I guess those like speed candies, and that should also cause this Rhyhorn to. I need to see her. I need to see her. I need to look her. I need to locate her. I need to locate her. Oh, she's indeed here. She's indeed here. I need to look for her. Oh, it could be that she's not loading yet, because she's supposed to be right then and there. Yeah, she's not loaded. I need to go out and go back in. My bad. I get back in, and I think now she should be loaded in. Yeah, there she is. Doc, the time has come. The cursed treasures, the 4 Pokémon of Ruin. They exist! And I stumbled upon the truth in the newspaper of all places. Ha! An interview piece with a carpenter, no less. The Pokémon Wielders apparently use sacred stakes to seal these treasures of ruins in shrines. There is a separate shrine for each of the 4 Pokémon and 8 stakes driven into the ground. In the area surrounding each shrine, keep the power of ruin at bay. In other words, if all the stakes for a given shrine were to be removed, it would release the Pokémon held inside. Don't you think it would be nice to free those Pokémon from the confines of their tiny little shrines, Zark? A kind soul, I see. You are proving truly useful. According to the sense of the Pokémon builders in the history, you must have a bond with Pokémon in order to remove the stakes. I'm sure someone as Pokémon savvy as yourself would have no trouble at all with that. You can choose for yourself whether to believe me or not, but I will mark the locations of these 4 shrines in your map. I'd rather go myself, of course, but skipping out on my classes to go adventure seems to have made the director a little suspicious of me. You can think of it as part of your treasure. Treasures of ruin are still treasures after all. I hope you will investigate these shrines if you are at all inclined to do so. And with that, you now learn how to get yourself able to get the 4 treasures of ruins. But if you want a bit more insensitive for each of the legendary Pokemon, you can see now the grass at the shrine, like for example, are now located in all of the areas on all of Paldea, and there you'll find them. If you actually interact with them, they will become fast travel points for you to be able to fly there. And with that, you'll now learn how to get yourself the 4 treasures of ruins. But if you want to know where all these stakes are located, here's them how you can get them. So, as you already know, now we have that done. The 4 treasures of ruin have, of course, 8 stakes. The first Pokemon we got unlocked for the shinies is, in fact, I will be explaining what the team composition a little bit later. You have to wait for it and see. Are in fact the look at it like this. The first Pokemon we managed to do so, I'm hoping we get to do it for the other ones as well, is Shiny Wo-Chien. Wo-Chien would have been able to find Wo-Chien, the ruinous Pokemon. It drains the life force from vegetation, causing nearby forests to instantly wither and fields to turn barren. So, as for go check out your body. Yeah. Shh. And as for these quests, they are sure to give them more. They were from our amount of, because we got over 6 million feats. I'm gonna put that up there. And that's the amount we get. Yes, I want to stop for now. A level 75 Wo-Chien, which is supposed to be the original trainer Paldea. Crest, Giga Drain, Dark Pulse, Snow, and Pollen Puff, which is the exact same moveset it had in the thing, and it should also have the Pokemon Fan. So, and we need to find the shrines in order to do things, in order to get things done. I will go for a quick route real quick. It should be around, let me show them like this. Yeah, this should do it. Yeah, like that. I need to start right here, and I will be marking it. It should be like right there, so that I can see where I'm going. Oh yeah, I cannot fly. So the first one should be around here somewhere. Yeah, right there. The purple ones. It kind of stick. That's the first one. Next one, let me take a look, should be around here. Let me cross that up. Yep, there it is. That makes 2. So the next one, I should just warp right there to the east gate. Now let me see, it should be around here, I'm guessing? Oh, right there. That's what I'm looking for. That's the first Pokemon. Not that, but that makes number 3. That's all 3 of the stakes right there, but I now need to look around here. And the first one is located right there. There we go. That's another stake done. Next one is located right there. Nice on top. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to do 3 more. Next one is located close to this town, which is located right there. Los Platos. Okay. There we go. Two left. Next one is located south of Los Platos. I think located up here, I'm guessing. is. That makes 7. And then there's only one more left. And if I do that, Wo-Chien should be able to be awakened. Located near the grass with the shrine. God dang it, LeChonk. So there's the shrine, but you see there's still one chain remaining. That one is located right there. So, I'm gonna turn autosave off. Yes. I'm gonna save one more time. That's how you encounter Wo-Chien. And this is the Shine comparison computer. Wo-Chien is a grass and dark type with Tablet of Ruin for its ability. If you want to know what that does, it will lower attack to all Pokemon except for itself, or Pokemon who have the Tablet of Ruin ability, so like the opposing Wo-Chien you see right here. Wo-Chien is a very defensive Pokemon. With high defense and high special defense. It's a bit slow and has decent special attack, not much in its special attack department. It is slow though, because of course it's a snail after all. Grass and Dark is an interesting type for defense. It does not have many resistances though. Water, electric, ground, ghost, and dark. It does have a 4 times weakness to bug, which I would say is like its only flaw though. Its signature move is Ruination. It will cut the target's HP in half when those who get hit by that. And this Wo-Chien should have that in its moveset. Let's see if it will do that. Yeah, there it is. So it cut its HP right in half. So yeah, that's how you can get that's the first treasure down. Let's see if we can do the other one as well. I know Chien Pao is busy, so let's see if we can get ourselves the 4 treasures of Ruin.